picked right now in a case where a woman once tied herself to a tree to make a point. She and other protesters arrested for trespassing. CBS 12 Summer Knowles is live in Stewart. And Summer, we're hearing now charges against some of those protesters. Those charges now dropped.
Ashley, you're exactly right. 3 protesters came to court today ready to go to trial, but we now know that the charges against 2 of those protesters have been dropped, and we're told that it's because they were actually on adjacent property to where this protest was going on, but they were on a part of property that did not have any no trespassing signs. But again, the charges against Stevie Lowe are still intact, and jury selection is currently underway. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the video that we got from earlier. Her trial wasn't set to begin until 9 o'clock this morning, but Lowe supporters and Lowe herself showed up early and stood outside of the courthouse with a sign to encourage others in the community to attend her trial, where again she's being charged with trespassing and also resisting arrest. Now here's what happened. Earlier this year, Morton County Sheriff's deputies arrested 17 people total who were protesting Florida Power and Light's expansion of a plant near the Barley Barber swamp. Their claim that FP&L was drawing water from the swamp, killing cypress trees and denying public access. Now, FP&L's response to that was that they are committed to operating their facilities in harmony with the environment, and they say the swamp was closed to the public as a security measure after September 11. Now, this group began their protest by camping out outside the swamp, but then eventually moved to the inside of the swamp. Stevie Lowe was among this group and actually tied herself to a cypress tree. When deputies asked them to leave, they refused, and as a result, some were arrested and others were charged. And today in court, Stevie Lowe is expected to use a defense called the necessity defense.
The crime that was committed in such a way as it was meant to stop a greater crime. And so the way that we're using that is that Stevie engaged in an act of civil disobedience. She did that to protect the drinking water supply of Martin County and to bring to light what the power plant was doing to the Barley Barber swamp. So we're going to use the defense that FPL is committing the greater crime and that Stevie Lowe merely engaged in civil disobedience to stop that crime.
Now, Stevie Lowe to some is simply an environmentalist who is very passionate about what she believes in. Others are simply calling her a lawbreaker, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and see how this all plays out in court. Again, jury selection is underway. Live in Stewart, Summer Knowles, CBS 12.